After all this time, I am finally at 5 million subscribers. That is a lot of people. And at one point, 5 million individual people have hit subscribe. Now, I know that's not exactly accurate. There is definitely a handful of people that may have subbed with multiple accounts, that kind of thing. But it's still pretty crazy to think about the fact that that button has been clicked probably over 5 million times. I know I've gained a lot of subs in my time on YouTube, but I'm also aware that I've probably lost a lot as well. And that's just a part of it. If I was to give any advice over the time that I've been on YouTube, I'd say it's a battle of ups and downs, and dealing with that and learning how to deal with that is just something that comes along with it. I spent so many weeks, if not years, imagining the point where I'd hit 5 million subscribers and wondering what the hell I would do for a subscriber special for this milestone. And you know, I could sit here and talk about my journey on the platform and the videos I've uploaded and my favorite moments and, you know, make a best of or whatever. But instead, I don't want to talk about myself. I want to talk about my friends and other creators around me. Because honestly, I truly believe that no one becomes successful on this platform or any similar platform without a good support group of friends or even just other creators around you. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do for this video. So I guess I should start this list off with probably the most obvious person. If you've been on the channel for a while, you'll know who this is, my good friend Kryoz. Which from this point forward, I will just be referring to as John, because that's just what I like to call him. John, in my opinion, is truly one of the most creative people I've ever met. The guy is loaded with ideas. Aside from being a hot piece of ass, John is an incredibly talented artist, if you guys haven't really been keeping up with that. I actually purchased a couple paintings from him. I'm very happy with them. I love them so much. I love the fact that they're one of one, and he's actually interested in selling more. So if you are a content creator or mutual of John and I, and you want to buy a painting, just hit him up. He does want to sell them. He is literally just too shy to ask you to buy them. And when he's not creating art, he's putting his creative energy somewhere else. He still uploads on his YouTube channels a lot, and in my opinion, truly has one of the most unique comedic personalities on the platform.
Dude, I'm gonna
Also, his titles are just hilarious. If you want a good time, go read all of John's titles for his videos. They're fantastic. John is definitely one of the people at this point that has been around me and my channel for a very long time as a friend and a co-content creator. And yeah, John, if you're watching, I love you, dude. I wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors and whatever you're doing. And yes, I'm still mad that you make money when we play Power Wash Simulator. I will make sure to link everything John/Cryos is up to in the description, along with everyone else I talk about in this video. So make sure you go peep them and check them out if you haven't already. I highly recommend it. Moving on, I think I should talk about this next person because it's literally a no-brainer. This person has provided so much content to his audience, to my audience, and many others. And that person is Matt, aka Blarg. Fun fact about myself and Matt is that we actually met in high school and became friends in high school. And funnily enough, we actually rode the same bus ride home nearly every day from school. I can't remember if it was the first day of high school that we'd met, but it was probably somewhere within the first few weeks. And very early on, I told Matt that I made YouTube videos on my channel that you're watching right now. And back then, it wasn't anything, you know, probably at that point I was under 1,000 subs, which even then was a lot. I mean, flash forward 10 years later and here we are. Funny enough, and only a handful of you know this, and when I say a handful, I mean a literal handful, there is a video on my channel, it's one of my oldest videos called Matt's Flying Lesson, and I shit you not, that is Blarg. That's Blarg and I playing Battlefield 3 10 years ago at this point, which just blows my mind. And I've never confirmed it with him, but I'm sure at this point, Matt never really had an interest in creating a channel back in 2012. I might be wrong, but, you know, he can tell me differently later. But Matt actually created his channel officially, the one he's on now, December 11th, 2015. And you have to remember, this is when we knew each other and we were friends and we would talk and whatnot. And there's just one really big part about Matt that I respect a lot with him as a YouTuber and where he is now. It's that he never asked me for help. He was one of my good friends. He knew what I did, and yet he still never asked for my help on growing his channel. And I should just clarify what I mean by asking for help. I totally think it is okay to go to a content creator that is more established and ask them for advice on how to grow a channel. That is fine. It's a little different when you ask an established content creator to play games with you just for the sole reason of growing your channel. Matt never did that, and that's a big thing. That was, and in fact still is, one of the greatest qualities as to why I am so happy and proud for where Matt and his channel are right now. He basically did this by himself. He started from the bottom, never asked me for help, even though he knew I was a remotely successful YouTuber in the career path he was trying to break out into. Matt is definitely one of the funniest people I know on this platform, so if you aren't subscribed to him or you aren't watching his videos, what are you doing? Alright, segueing from that idiot, let's move on to the next one, Grizzy. Grizzy is someone I would describe that has the perfect package of being a content creator. In my opinion, he fulfills all three of the categories I am about to list. Funny, good at games, and good looking. My god, is he a hunk of a man. Grizzy as a creator has everything you need to be successful. He's got a great personality, he's funny, he's talented, he's got that fucking wheeze laugh that is so rare nowadays, but when you get him to do it, it is absolutely priceless.
Oh, hey, Smitty. You... What did I just miss?
I love this dude so much. He's an absolute pleasure to be around in person. He's got so much potential and so much talent, and it's just crazy to see it flourish. I've known Grizzy since probably he was about 15 or 16-year-old, and seeing him evolve into the content creator he's become today is amazing. He even makes his own music now. I don't know if he releases any of it actually, but you got some talent, buddy, all right? Very excited to see where you take that in the future, Grizzy. You definitely have more rhythm in your one finger than I do in my entire white ass body. Just an absolute joy of a person to record content with, and I'm so glad you're along this journey with me, man. I appreciate it. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about Puffer. I'm not kidding when I say this. I think Puffer is actually one of the most creative content creators slash streamers I have come across in a while with my time on YouTube. Puffer has a ridiculous amount of original ideas that he quite frequently capitalizes on. The guy literally had an entire series called The Gauntlet where he would bring a bunch of content creators on and they would compete to see who could beat the most games within a certain amount of time. Not only that, but I really admire the fact that he's able to make so much content just using his Twitch chat. From doing stuff like Warzone Bingo, GTA 5 story mode with the chat deciding what happens next in the game, and even something as simple as playing Minecraft while his chat tries to intentionally sabotage him. These streams, when he does them, are absolute gold, and I will always find myself tuning in, and not to mention he uploads great content as well on his YouTube channel, either from those streams or just recording with us or others. Puffer, you're a great friend, but I f***ing hate you because you're too good at Mario Kart. Alright, moving on to the next person. This next person I've known for a really long time, and I believe is one of the most witty people I have ever come across during my time on YouTube. And that person is BYZE, aka self-titled the biggest cock on YouTube. And fun fact about BYZE, he is actually the person that originally inspired me to use the 3D glasses on my avatar for a little bit in the past. So if you were one of the dickheads that went to him and was complaining that he stole the 3D glasses from me, no, it's the complete opposite. I stole them from him. With permission, of course. This was, of course, ages ago. BYZE's videos are literally the definition of friends casually playing video games for fun and turning it into a video. And I think that's part of what makes them so special. It's just banter between friends. That's all it is. I have never seen anyone be able to whip up such a creative insult in seconds flat like he does. Being that I've known BYZE for so long and he's a little bit older than me, he's always been that person I can come to, and he's always given me great advice for any problem I was having in my life. So BYZE, I really appreciate you for that, and I love you so much, dude. Highly recommend checking out his channel if you need a good laugh or just a video to relax to. They are fantastic. Oh, I should also say as well, he does this thing where he makes like cinematic ass intros for his GTA 5 videos that are super sick, and he actually has music that he produces that he uses in the intros as well. They're super dope. Check them out. Okay, with that being said, let's move on to the next person. We have Elastic Droid. I honestly think that Droid is it. I think Droid has so much potential and talent. If there was a draft for upcoming YouTubers, I'm fairly certain I would draft him as #1. Droid, in my opinion, has the most character and personality out of most people that I know on YouTube. This guy could sit in front of a webcam on stream and make an entire video from it if he wanted to. He's so good at making content out of nothing, which is something that is very rare, and even something that I struggle to do at times. He makes solo content look like it's a walk in the park, and on top of that, he's super easy to bounce off of if you record with him. He is literally a danger to my career, and I will destroy him. I can confidently say that Droid is one of my favorite content creators to watch, whether he's streaming or when he uploads a video. They're always gold. He always just seems to bring 110%, even when he's doing something as simple as like sitting in front of his camera and talking to his chat. The way the videos are structured on his channel is just mwah, chef's kiss. It's perfect. I can't recall of many creators doing this, but he literally does a style where it's a bunch of random clips and random games, but it's not in like a chronological order. It's all mixed up throughout the video. So you'll get Minecraft, and then him talking to chat, and then GTA 5, and then a horror game, and then it's just, they're a really refreshing style of content. And speaking from a fellow content creator's headspace, Droid, I definitely don't want to lock you into this genre by talking about it and praising it so heavily in this video, but damn, those videos are good, and you should continue to do them for as long as you're comfortable with. This guy has so much potential. Go check him out. And on to the next person we go. Now I'd like to talk about someone very special in my YouTube career that has given me a lot of inspiration to be where I'm at today. Ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about Tio, or LagX Peanut Poner, as what he's originally known by. This guy, and this might not be totally accurate, coined the term funtage to be used for online gaming videos on YouTube. Either that, or he was just the first person that I saw use the term way back in the day. And I mean way back in the day. I'm talking Modern Warfare 2 days. And no, not the new Modern Warfare 2 that's coming out. I'm talking the original Modern Warfare 2. Tio is actually one of the first people I saw on YouTube make funny moments videos on Call of Duty. It goes that far back. Tio's channel, in my opinion, is one of the most criminally underrated channels on YouTube. The best way I could describe his channel is simply this: friends having fun. And there's just something so natural and raw about it that makes it really appealing and fun to watch. The chemistry between his friends, it's just natural. I don't know another way to describe it. It literally feels like you are a part of a Discord call playing video games with them while watching their videos. And with one of the most welcoming communities I have ever witnessed on Twitch and YouTube. In my eyes, a true YouTube legend. He's been around for so long, and I still think he's criminally underrated. So if you haven't checked them out, I highly recommend him. Him and his group of friends are truly some of the best things on YouTube, in my opinion. So, and I honestly consider myself pretty lucky that I'm even somewhat friends with the guy. In fact, he might be watching this on stream now, and if you are, I might be in the chat. So, Tio, I just want to say thank you for the inspiration and the many years of content. I love your stuff, and yeah, I hope you keep making it. All right, and last but not least, let's get on to it. Let's talk about someone named Ty Wittes. And a fun fact about Ty is that he is one of 3 people, including myself, to have access to my sound effect folder. And no, to anyone else asking, I am not giving you my sound effect folder. Now, Ty has been helping me and my channel for the past few years, but that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the sheer amount of ideas and creativeness in this man's mind. I want to talk about his YouTube channel. The amount of effort he puts into his videos and the amount of ideas he has is truly remarkable. Some of the ideas include climbing a mountain in clown shoes. It's very entertaining. And I know for a fact he has so many more ideas he wants to do, and I damn well know he deserves an audience that should be lucky enough to be able to watch them come to life. If you need somewhere to start with his channel, I recommend checking out my favorite video from him. It's the "We Went Camping on the Lowest Budget" video. That being said, all of his videos are really well made, and I highly recommend checking out all of them if you have the time. For as long as I've known Ty, I could confidently say he's never backed down from a challenge. He's one of the most hard-working people that I know. He's literally a robot sometimes. It's insane. He also seems like he has a really good friend group around him in the videos, and honestly, I'm just glad to be one of his friends that's on the sidelines behind the scenes. Ty, thank you so much for all your time, your help. I appreciate everything. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. I know it was a bit unconventional, and I know I'm supposed to use these milestone videos to speak about myself and my accomplishments, but I felt that wasn't warranted this time around, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. So let's just say we're going to save all the gloating and the ego inflation for when I hopefully hit 10 million subscribers. I think that's good with me, if that's good with you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. I know it's not like my usual stuff, but, you know, needed to put a milestone video out for something such as, God, that's half of 10 million subscribers. That's insane. 5 million people. Wow. Okay. I guess, thank you so much for watching and sticking with me for all this time. If you've been around for a while or even just for a little bit, it all counts and it all matters and it means so much to me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it. That, and also if you are new to the channel or find yourself coming back on the regular and you aren't subscribed, why not? You're already coming back anyway. So I guess here's to another 5 million subscribers sometime down the road. I'm looking forward to it. Have a good rest of your evening, morning, noon, whatever time it is where you are. And yeah, I'll see you in whatever I upload next, because honestly, I never know.